Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215. Right now, we in West Philly, West Philadelphia. Born and raised on the playground is where I spend most of my days. Yeah, we in West Philly, and we about to do a driving tour of the Overbrook neighborhood. I've covered this area before. I just want to cover it a little bit more today. It is 75 degrees. It's a drizzly, rainy day. The rain's supposed to stop. So I figured, yeah, let's just drive around here. Look, we got the law on my left-hand side, responding to an emergency. Just want to show you guys what this area looks like. Let's make this left-hand turn on 56th Street. We're at 56 and Woodbine. Let's make this left-hand turn on the 2200 block of 56th Street. Just gonna drive, take a look at the environment, take a look at the setting. It's a very nice setting. We have some greenery, some grass, lawn, some bushes. Let's make this right on Woodcrest Ave, the 5600 block of Woodcrest. I'm gonna have my wipers on. Please forgive me for the wipers because it is drizzling. I'm gonna turn the air too. I'm gonna turn it up to notch 1. It's a nice neighborhood. I've entered it from a different portion before. So I decided to enter from a different way today. The houses are pretty nice. They're pushed back. They have big stones that line the first floor, the second floor. Some of them have stucco, some of them have vinyl siding. The rooftops have shingles. They have pretty big lawn areas. Some of the lawn areas look like, I would say, as a guesstimation, like a 15-foot lawn. Some of the lawns are open, some of the lawns are fenced in. We have a gentleman right here on my left-hand side. Looks like he unloaded his vehicle. We're at 57th and Woodcrest Ave. I'm gonna cross over to the 5700 block of Woodcrest Ave. We're gonna cross 57th Street. Gotta be careful, we got traffic on my left-hand side. And we'll look right also, be careful, here we go, we're able to cross. Alright, this block looks like it goes a little bit uphill. On my left-hand side, the houses are lower than the ones on my right-hand side. The ones on my right-hand side, they're raised a bit higher. I would say the ones on my right-hand side are about like 7 feet off of the street level. The ones on my left-hand side are like 3 feet off of street level. The ones on my right side, some of them look like they have like a 3rd-story attic. 2-story houses, but they appear to have a 3rd-story attic. The ones on my left-hand side are 2-story. I believe these houses in the back, they have driveways and potentially garages. As you can see, the street's wide enough to double park, and you can still go around the people. Alright, we just exited the 5700 block of Woodcrest Ave. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. I gotta be careful. I gotta keep an eye for traffic. We're gonna make this right-hand turn onto the 5800 block of Woodcrest Ave. We're gonna continue traveling westbound on. We got the 2200 block of Wanamaker right here on my left-hand side. All right, these houses, we got some bricks on my right-hand side. We got some stucco and bricks on my left-hand side. These houses look a lot different from the last block. We're on Woodcrest Ave, passing Hobart and Woodcrest Ave. We're passing the 2200 block of Malvern. We're now approaching 59th Street, 59th and Woodcrest. Let's make this left-hand turn. I gotta be careful. I'm watching for traffic. We can go around this school. I'm gonna go straight this time. In the past, I went down that street first, but we decided to make a left this time. We got houses on the left-hand side. Little driveway on my left-hand side. They have back decks too, from what I see. We're at 59th and Malvern Ave. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Malvern Ave. approaching Redfield Street. This is Dimner Bieber Junior High School on my right hand side. It was made in 1931. We have some interesting architecture. The house is on my left. This is a right one way on my right hand side, Graham Street. We're now at Upland Way in Malvern. I'm gonna make a right hand turn. I'm gonna take you guys through the driveway. Oh, there's a car coming. Let me be careful. Give me a second. I just want to see where this car is gonna go. I would like to show you the driveway, and that'll give me an opportunity to come around the block. I got this Jersey vehicle coming out of the driveway right now. An older gentleman. Alright, we got some kids over here. They were playing ball, but now they gotta wait. Sorry guys. Hope you guys enjoy your game of ball. See, they got the little back garages. Some of the garages are sealed, like on my left. They sealed up the garage. We got a huge bush coming out on my right hand side. I would like to go through Graham. You think the neighbors will mind if I make this right and go through Graham? There's no car, so I'm gonna make this right. Just because I want to make this right hand turn right here. Go around this school. I want to point out the architecture on these buildings. I'm gonna make this left, and I want you guys to take a look at the apex, the peak, the triangle that they designed in the front of these houses right here on my right. Look at the front of the houses. You see the second story? How it's like a big old triangle. You see? And then look at this one right here on my right hand side. See how they're a little bit different than the rest of them? Pretty interesting. Let's make this right on the 2100 block of Redfield. It looks like the rain slowed down, so I'm gonna probably turn off the wipers. It's a light drizzle. It's been drizzling on and off. Alright, we're gonna be careful here. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. Left-hand turn. We don't have houses on my right-hand side, but we got houses on my left-hand side. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on 59th Street. Got the Philadelphia skyline on my right-hand side. Making this left right here on the 2100 block of 59th Street. The houses on my right-hand side are slightly different than the ones on my left-hand side. They use a darker color red brick on my left hand side, a brighter color brick on my right hand side. The ones on my left also have, I forgot the terminology to the type of shingles that they used on the roof, but they have a different style of shingle. We're gonna make this right hand turn on Malvern. We got a nicely paved two-way street right here. Traveling eastbound on Malvern. We just passed Melvin Street. Now we're passing Hobart Street. 2100 Hobart to my right, 2200 Hobart to my left. Now we're passing Wanamaker Street, Wanamaker and Malvern Ave. Starting to get a little bumpy right here. Wow, wonder what happened. Wow, it's a brand new street. Wonder why is it so like shaky. We got some young people right here cleaning up. They're sweeping. That's why the neighborhood looks well maintained, because the residents care. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on 58th Street. We got Shirley Boys and Mika breakfast and lunch on my right-hand side. just passed Windale Ave. Now we're passing Woodcrest. Passing Woodcrest again. Now we're at Woodbine. 58th and Woodbine. I'm going to cross over Woodbine. We're now approaching Drexel Road. I'm going to make this left-hand turn on Drexel Road. The drizzles are starting to come down again. Going to turn on the wiper. We got some pretty big houses on my left-hand side. Now make note that this neighborhood is right next to the Winfield Heights neighborhood, which is another beautiful neighborhood. I'll pull off to the side so you guys can see. We're now approaching 59th Street, 59th and Drexel Road. I'm going to cross over 59th Street. Pretty interesting houses. I'm going to make this left-hand turn right here. We're next to the G bus stop. We're going to make a left on Upland Way. We just turned off of Drexel Road to Upland Way. There's a sign on my right-hand side that reads, "Please slow down." I was only doing 20 miles an hour, but I'm going to slow it down even more. I'm going to slow it down to about 12 miles an hour. It says, "Kids playing, please slow down." Another sign. Even though there's no kids playing, I'm still going to slow down. We're now approaching Woodbine Ave once again. I'm going to take Woodbine. We're going to go a little deeper. Let's make this right-hand turn. We're at 62nd and Woodbine. We just exited the 6100 block of Woodbine. We're now approaching Lancaster Ave. We're at 63rd and Woodbine. We got Our Lady of Lourdes Catholic Church on my right-hand side. It's a pretty beautiful neighborhood. At least this end is. Past 63rd. Now we're gonna pass Lancaster Ave. We're gonna go past Lancaster Ave, and then we're gonna make a left when we get to the corner and start finessing some of the neighborhood on my left-hand side. Passing Lancaster Ave, Woodbine Ave, and Lancaster Ave. Got some very nice houses on my right, very nice houses on my left. Behind me a little bit farther. I gotta kind of be mindful of the cars behind me. I know you guys would prefer me to drive slower, but I can't always do that with vehicles behind me. It's 5:34 p.m. These houses on my left look nice. Each one of these is its own property. They have fences, they have huge lawns, huge grassy areas. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on 64th. We're turning off of Woodbine. We're at 64th of Woodbine. Look at this house right here in front of us on the corner. Look at their gate that surrounds the property. The side post that I got this car tailing me. He's turning like with me, like I'm trying to pull over and show you guys the actual area. The Honda right there in front of me, they were kind of like stuck to me like glue. Playing like follow the leader. Let's make this right on Woodcrest. I want to see this block of Woodcrest. Check out the houses. You see again the triangular shapes in the front of the house, in the facade. And then you got the porches have those big stones holding up the pillars. The houses on my right, again, they're raised. The ones on my right are raised probably 7 to 8 feet. The ones on my left are raised probably like a foot or two. So I wonder if that has something to do with flooding in the neighborhood. The ones on my left-hand side give me like the Swiss influence. And they got some cosmetic shutters, they're not functional. The chimneys, the woodwork. On my right, there's some more shutters, some vinyl siding, some stucco. The ones on my left, you see the apex up top, you see the wood trims, you see the designs. That's what gives me that like Swiss influence, like from Switzerland. They remind me of when I went to Lidditz, PA. I believe it was Lidditz, PA, or was it? No, I think it was Jim Thorpe. Jim Thorpe, PA. I did a tour. If you're new to the channel, you can look through my channel. I did a tour in Jim Thorpe, PA, and that town has a lot of Swiss influence. It was a nice little town. It was a walking tour. We got Morris Park on my right-hand side. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on 66th Street. We're at 66 and Morris Park. Check out the fence on my left-hand side. They put a big, tall, white fence. We got Lotus Village on my left-hand side. Alright, now we're getting to the more traditional housing. We're at 66 in Malvern. For example, if we keep on going straight, check it out. If we keep going straight, you'll see these houses look more formal. They look like the rest of the ones in Philly. See the brickwork, the porch, the awning. Some of them have slightly different facades because the homeowners changed them up a bit. But for the most part, they're all uniform. Again, we got double parking, but enough space to swerve around the double parkers. As you can see, there's barely any parking. This was the entrance that I entered before. Remember I told you guys that I said that I entered from another area before? I entered from way down here. At 66 and Lebanon Ave. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Lebanon Ave. I could keep going right, but I'm gonna turn down Lebanon Ave. I'm gonna go down for probably 10 or so blocks. Then I'm gonna whip it back around. We got a laundry service on my right-hand side. We got King's Garden on my left-hand side. Female getting out of her vehicle with some bags. Look like she went shopping at Target. Passing Kenmore. Now we're passing Atwood Road. We're at 65th and Lebanon Ave. The house on my right-hand side got some nice greenery on their lawn. It says Hair Perfect, Hair Restoration and Beauty Salon. $5,000 no dumping fine. We're at 64th and Lebanon Ave. We got a 7-Eleven on my left-hand side. We can go up probably another 3 to 4, maybe like 4 or so blocks. And then we'll make a right and then make a right once again. We're now approaching Wynwood Road. 1900 block of Wynwood on my right, 1800 block of Wynwood on my left. We got Overbrook Tower on my left-hand side at 63rd and Columbia Ave. We also got Ivan M. Kimball Funeral Home. Ivan M. Kimball is the funeral director, located at 1100 North 63rd Street. That Overbrook Tower in front of us looks like it can be an apartment. Like an apartment complex. Wow, that was super duper dry. You heard it? Now you got 3 neighborhoods in Philadelphia, in West Philly specifically, that carry the Overbrook name. You got Overbrook, you got Overbrook Farms, and then you got Overbrook Park. They're all Overbrook. I got a vehicle behind me, guys. That's why I'm doing 20 miles an hour. We're traveling eastbound. Ouch. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn coming up. No matter of fact, I was gonna go right. Let's make a left though. Let's make a left, then make another left, and then work our way to where we were gonna go right. We're passing Clifford Trail. The street's a little rough around here. Passing Hazelhurst, the 6,000 block of Hazelhurst. We're at Lebanon Ave, 61st and Lebanon Ave. We got a nice classic car right there in front of us. See that classic? Classic looks nice. I see an RV too. It looks like a 28-footer. I'm gonna make this right. I'm gonna come over here so I can show you guys this school that's right here. Passing Domino's on my left. We got Pap's Pizza on my right-hand side. We're passing 60th Street. We got Crest Auto Stores on my left-hand side. Let's make this right-hand turn on 59th Street. We got Overbrook High School on my left-hand side. School goes back into service August 31st is the first day of school. On my right, you got Welcome to Tustin Recreation Center. There's a bunch of youth in football gear. It looks like they're about to start training. Passing Columbia Ave, 59th and Columbia Ave. We got Turner Street. We got a water ice spot on my right, Kings. Passing Sony or Sunny, Chinese and American. We got 59th and Oxford. I got a vehicle on my left-hand side about to go up the one-way to pass me. We're passing Nassau Road. Driving very dangerously just to get by me. Incredible. I'll take you guys past Overbrook High School one more time, and then we'll continue going to where we were headed to. We got Tennessee tags on my right. We're passing Tennessee tags. Bumpiness. Ouch. We got USPS, the little right-hand drive. Mail carrier on my left. We got one of those Can-Am Strider or Spiders on my left-hand side. Honestly, I can't tell the difference. I haven't really looked into them to be able to tell the difference. I just know they're both 3-wheel and they're made by Can-Am. Alright, so let me make this left-hand turn right here. Gotta wait for traffic to pass. Wow. Traffic passed on my left, but the people on my right had no mercy. Alright, now I got enough clearance. Alright, we're at 57th and Oxford, the 5700 block of Oxford. I'm gonna make this left so that you guys can see Overbrook High one more time. We are in the Overbrook neighborhood. Now, sadly enough to say, even though the neighborhood looks nice, on the news there's still headlines in the Overbrook area of the city. I know some years more than others, but there's usually shootings, crimes, robberies, all types of stuff. Pretty much equivalent of whatever happens around Philly, it happens in this neighborhood too. Don't let the looks fool you. That was Overbrook High on my right. We're next to the G bus stop. Now look at the crown on top of these houses right here on my left and on my right. Remember we've been paying attention to the crowns, to the caps of every house? Look on my left and look on my right. They're made out of brick, but they got like that triangle shape, but then the center of the triangle, I'm sorry, I got a car behind me, has a chimney. And they got porches and all that good stuff. We got a mail carrier on my right, beauty lounge on my right. We're at 60th and Oxford Street. We got A&D Mini Market on my left-hand side. We got the number 46 bus stop on my right-hand side. Now look at these houses. You see how the facade changed once again? A lot of vinyl siding. We got Fellowship Christian Church in front of us at 61st and Oxford. Fellowship Christian Church on my right-hand side. A gentleman on my left-hand side talking to somebody in the car. Now look at these houses. They're 3-story, right? Notice the ones on my left, they're 3-story. The ones on my right, they're 3-story. Side driveways. Some are made with stucco. Some have vinyl siding. But notice how the architecture is different than most 3-story houses. Look at these on my left-hand side coming up. They're 4-story. They could be apartments. Let's take a good look at them. Let me slow down. Yeah, these look like apartment. Yeah, apartment building G. Apartment building F. Apartment building E on my left. So they're apartments. Look at that dog on my right. Cool dog. Yeah, those buildings with the stones on my left, they're apartments. We're at 63rd and Oxford. On my right, you got Yarlborough and Rock Funeral Home. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. I see an abandoned building over here. We'll go through the abandoned building and then we'll make a right. And we'll work our way right again. Whoa, cars be out for no apparent reason. And you get into an accident with them and then they blame it on you, but it's like you had the complete power to press your brakes. The building on my right hand side is abandoned. It looks like they're gutting it out. They're probably gonna rehabilitate it soon. We're at 63rd and Jefferson. I'm gonna make this right hand turn on Jefferson. Look at that building on my left, nice architecture. Look at these on my right. These on my right look like they could have been apartments at one period or another, but they're abandoned. You see they're missing the windows and everything. Police on my left hand side. Passing Wynwood Road. Let's make this left on Wynwood. Let's take a look at Wynwood. Look at 3-story homes. They got porches. Second floor has vinyl siding. Some of them got stucco. Some of them have brick. 3rd floors. Look at the tops. The tops, some of them have like the swirly cone top. like the Disney style top. I call it Disney style, or the Swiss top. For example, look on my left. I'm gonna slow down right here. You see this house on my left hand side with the vinyl siding going up to the top? You see that top right there? You see that top? It looks like a Hershey kiss. Yeah, it's very interesting architecture. Then the corners, they protrude and they're like an octagon or like a hexagon. No, probably more like an octagon. No, I think octagon is 8 sides, right? Probably more like a hexagon, that's 6 sides. A pentagon is 5 sides, right? A square is 4 sides, triangle 3 sides. There's a house for sale on my right hand side. 806 Wynwood Road is for sale. One of those big 3-story homes. But look what happens when we cross over Wynwood. Let's cross over to the 700 block. We just left the 800 block of Wynwood, right? Let's cross over to the 700 block of Wynwood. And look how now they're 2-story homes. And then they got pillars. Some of them got these pillars, like these White House style pillars with a Corinthian capstone that are holding up the porch. Looks like some Roman style pillars. This is a downhill also. We got an Infinity right in front of us. You're double park. We got a car behind me, so it'll be a matter of time before they start beeping. Alright, there goes the gentleman. He's about to get inside his car. That's a pretty nice coral pinkish peach shirt. I like that color. So some of the porches are sealed. They're converted into little patio rooms. Some of the porches are open. On my left, wow, the second floor, they use like a gate on the second floor to separate their second floor from somebody else's second floor. But neither of the second floors were able to be utilized as a patio to sit on. So that must have been some real homeowner beef. Like, they separated their property so much so that on the second floor, on top of both porch awnings, they used like a fence. That made no sense. That made absolutely no sense. All right, let's keep on going straight on Media Street. We're at 64 for Media. The car on my left, the Infinity, made a U-turn. We got this Cadillac right here on my left-hand side. It's a Caddy, right? Yep, my pop used to have one of them. When I was a youngster, he had one of them and I used to drive it around. I remember that steering wheel and everything. Ooh, I remember it. Oh, there's another Caddy on my right. That was a coupe. I bet you that's the same owner that owns both of them. We got a cheese bus on my right hand side, a mini cheese bus. We're passing Maryland Road. Let's make this right on Maryland. Now look at the difference on this block. Look at this block. This block has a center island. You got 2-story homes. Second floors have vinyl siding. The first floor has, some has vinyl, some have bricks. Most of them have bricks. Then you got these big trees in the center of the street and a grassy area where you can walk your dog and all of that. Grass tends to bring mosquitoes and gnats and bugs though, so I'm not always the biggest fan of grassy areas. Alright, let's keep on traveling this way. We're going to travel down Lansdowne Ave, passing 65th Street, Duran Deli and Grocery on my right. Now look at how the houses on my left change. So as you can see, we went through a dozen blocks in this neighborhood in West Philly and we saw all sorts of houses. Passing Atwood Road, we got Lewis C. Cassie School on my right hand side. Passing Kenmore Road, Chapel Realty Sales on my left hand side. We're at 66 and Lansdowne Ave. We got Deb Deli and Grocery on my left hand side. We got Quintiliani and Del Salvo Family Practice on my right. Let me say that word again. Y'all can say it with me if you want. Quintiliani. Quintiliani and Del Salvo. That sounds like an Italian practice, right? Like an Italian family. We got a mural on my left-hand side. 2 gentlemen on my right that were talking. A man on my left that was waiting for the bus. We're passing Edgemore. Let's make this left on Edgemore. Oh, somebody's getting taken off in the ambulance on my right. We're on Edgemore, the 700 block of Edgemore, just to take a look and see what it looks like. Some kids on my left-hand side playing with sticks and stuff on their lawn. We got some four-wheelers right here on my left. We're at Edgemore and Media Street. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn on Media. They got back entrances to the, I see the refrigerator, dang it. We're at 67th and Media. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on 67th Street. We are currently on the 600 block of 67th Street. Yeah, but you see there's a variety of houses in this neighborhood. And that's a lot of West Philly. A lot of West Philly has a variety of stylizations. Look at this vehicle's not planning to let us go. You gonna let us go? Thank you. Appreciate it. We got Golden Farm Supermarket to my left. We got some houses to my right hand side. This Hyundai is pretty much tailing me. Never passing 68. We're traveling down Haverford. We're doing 31 miles per hour downhill. The hill's pretty much taking us. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn. We're approaching Lonsdale Ave. The 6900 block to my right, the 7000 block to my left. We're at Haverford Ave and Lonsdale Ave. We got New York tags to my right-hand side on that Cadillac XTS. We got that Hyundai Ioniq in front of the New York tags. They're from Maryland. This Civic in front of us is still rocking the PiazzaAutoGroup.com license plate trim. I don't know, that's one thing that I do. Whenever I buy a vehicle, I don't leave the dealership information on the vehicle. Dealers tend to put like decals, that brand their business, or even like a license plate trim like in front of us. So another buyer or potential buyer can know where to buy a car like that. That's the first thing I'll take off. I'll just rock license plates. Or if there's like a graphic, I'll use a blow dryer or something, and I'll just peel off that graphic sticker that says their auto dealership information. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna keep on going straight, because if I go left, no, let's go left. Let's just go left too. 7000 block of Lonsdale Ave. Let's make this left-hand turn. There was a bunch of blocks that I just, you know, passed through, dipped and dabbled, passed around, but I'm trying to show you guys a good little bit of the area. We're starting to hit some greenery on my left-hand side. All right, green light. Speaking of greenery, we get a green light. Make this right-hand turn coming up. There's a lot of greenery over here. There's not going to be much for you guys to see. Make this right on the 1200 block of 75th Street. Alright, see we're entering Overbrook Park. You got a sign right here that says Overbrook Park on my left-hand side. You see it? Welcome to Overbrook Park. That's what that sign says. Remember I was telling y'all there's Overbrook Park, and then Overbrook Farms. We're at Brockton Road, 75th and Brockton. Now hiring CNAs, HHAs, and so on. Let's make this left-hand turn on Brockton. This is a pretty strong hill right here. Watch for children playing. 1300 Westbury. We can't make a right. All right, let's continue passing Westbury. Look at these houses on my left. 2-story pushback houses. Let's make this right-hand turn on Kimberly Drive. Who remembers Kimberly from the Power Rangers? She was the Pink Ranger, remember? You remember? Check this out. This is somewhat of an uphill street. And make note that the street isn't asphalt. The street is cement. It's like large tiles of cement. And so much so that there's grass growing in between the cracks of the cement. Look at the sky. Look at the clouds. The cloud formation. Pretty interesting, right? These houses are pretty nice. 2-story homes, pushed back. The rooftop has shingles and an angle facing the street side. Pretty big lawns. I would say like 20-foot lawns. Lengthwise, 20 foot by like 12 width. Pretty much the lawn space is probably like a whole property. Like you can build a house on that lawn space. Ouch. Yeah, these streets. We just exited the 1300 block of Kimberly. These streets are like cement. This one looked like cement made out of gravel. But they're like tiles, large tiles. You see, now we're getting to asphalt. We're at 76 and Malvern Ave. We just exited the 7500 block of Malvern. I'm gonna keep on going straight. I'm gonna cross over. The houses look pretty uniform. They got back garages. They got back decks. It's a lot of uphill and downhill though. For example, let's make this left-hand turn. What's this, Pennington? I believe this is Pennington Road. This is a downhill. Congratulations, Herman Harrington on my left-hand side. He graduated. We got 2 females on my left-hand side. Gentleman on my right-hand side. Got an Oldsmobile on my right-hand side. 2 more guys on my right-hand side. North Carolina tags on my left, Delaware tags on my right. Probably visiting family, or do you think they did the move? We're at Brockton and Pennington Road. We just left the 1300 block of Pennington. Let's make this left-hand turn. It's one way, so we can't go right. Dude on my right has a Pizza Planet shirt. That's probably where he works at, Pizza Planet. I'm gonna show you these driveways. I'm gonna reverse so that you guys can actually, you're not gonna get the full experience because, you know, you're not here in person. But through the help of technology and video, I can show you what this driveway looks like. This goes uphill. From down the block, all I noticed was a steep incline. This is a back driveway in the Overbrook neighborhood. Look at, they can park in front of their garage door. Then they have a whole garage door they can park inside. And then some of them made decks. As you can see, like they have decks that probably exit from their kitchen up top. So the garage area would be their basement. This level is their basement. The level with the deck, that's probably their first floor from the front side. That's their kitchen, allows them to sit out like a patio. And then what looks like a third floor to us back here is actually their second floor. You notice how they put their trash outside in the back? I see a couple central air systems. I see a few of them. That means a lot of these houses have central air. Now, many houses in North Philly do not have central air. Unless they had it added recently, many of them do not have central air. Some of the new ones they're making have central air, but a lot of the original ones do not have central air. We got a house for sale on my right-hand side. We have 2 houses for sale. Wow, two of them right next to each other for sale. I guess both neighbors decided to move. We just came off of Farrington Road. We're not, well, we just came off of Malvern Ave. We're entering Farrington Road. And again, you see the street? It's like tiling. I don't really like the tiling thing. It gives it like a rough surface to travel on. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. It's not the end of the world. We're going downhill right now. These houses have pretty huge lawns, guys. Being a row home. A row home is pretty much houses that are connected to each other, side by side in a row. We just left Farrington Road, now we're on Brockton Road once again. Look at, they had a little canopy outside with like a mosquito net. We're passing Pennington Road. Now we're approaching 76th Street. I'm gonna stop right here at 76th Street because there's a stop sign. We're gonna make this left-hand turn on 76th Street because we didn't go up 76 just yet. And we're gonna continue traveling up 76. Female getting something out of her car, am I right? I don't really see much trash. I don't see much littering or debris. The lawns look well groomed for the most part. We're at 76 in Malvern. I'm gonna cross over Malvern Ave. This looks like it's a little private community back here. We got a Prelude on my right hand side for the Honda enthusiasts. Let's make this left on Wynwood Ave. Now this is an asphalt street, a much smoother street. You can just feel the ride, even if you're not in the car, you can hear it. Look at this classic on my left. Wow, that thing is dope. A Continental, a Lincoln Continental Cool Mark III. Woo, that thing was saucy. That thing was in good shape. I mean, it had big rims. I'm not completely a fan of the big rims, but it looked dope. That joint was hot. That joint was nice. It was in good condition. It looked nice. Looked like the owner kept it, you know, in good shape. You could tell he or she cares about it. We just left Wynwood Ave. We're entering 77th Street, the 1400 block of North 77th Street. We just left the 7600 block of Wynwood Ave. We're next to Cobbs Creek Park, established in 1904 through 1928. Look at these big boulders on my left-hand side. We got a shed on my right-hand side. Passing the 7600 block of Woodcrest Ave. We got a lot of driveways, back sheds, patios, decks, and so on. We're at 77th and Woodbine. We got some gigantic antennas in front of us. On my left-hand side, in this grassy area, there are some pretty large antennas. You should be seeing them shortly. Look up on my left-hand side. You see how they touch the sky? They don't necessarily touch the sky, but in the shot of the picture, they pretty much tower over all of these homes. If I estimated the height, we're on Brookhaven Road. They're probably 100 feet tall, maybe, give or take more. Let me make this left so y'all can see. On Brookhaven, the 7700 block of Brookhaven. Look on my right and look on my left. See those tall antennas? Got a scrap truck on my left hand side. We're passing Marybrook, the 1600 block of Marybrook. And here comes the cement tile roads. Let's make this left-hand turn on the 1600 block of North Ashhurst road. More tile roads. Ouch, you see? It's like we're driving on the sidewalk pretty much, but it's pretty much the street. The same material they made the sidewalk with is what they lined the street with. Look, if nobody cleans or scrapes those cracks in the street, you get a bunch of weeds that will grow in the street. Crazy, right? Look at this Honda. It got louvers. I'm not a big fan. That's Genesis. But Genesis is Hyundai's brand, right? It's the luxury brand. Passing Marybrook. Ouch. Makes you want to drive slow. Makes me want to drive slow. Such a, ouch, a rough road, you see? The camera doesn't do justice. The sound effects, my reaction doesn't do justice. It's a pretty rough road. And mind you, I'm in a modern car that's on stock height suspension. We just passed 77th and Woodbine. Now we're passing Farrington Road. We got two dogs on my left hand side. There's a female walking the dog. We got Overbrook Park, Church of Christ on my right hand side. Passing Pennington Road and Woodbine. We're gonna make this left hand turn on 76th Street. Turning left on 76th Street. It looks like on the left hand side we got uniform 2-story row homes. Again, lawns. We got Robert E. Lamberton Little Schoolhouse on my right hand side. We're at 76 in Brookhaven Road. I'm gonna make this right hand turn on Brookhaven. I think we're safe to make this right. No turn before 6 p.m. and it's 6:11 p.m. Eastern time zone. Alright, the houses on my left change slightly. They go from what they look like now, and then right here on the next 2-3 houses, they look like some North Philly style homes. You see these right here? Flat tops. I call those flat top homes because the top of the home is flat. That's not what they're called. That's not the correct terminology. They're townhomes. That's what the deed says. The deeds of the homes, but I call them flat top. That's my nickname for them. We're at 75th Street, 75th and Brookhaven Road. Look at the houses on my right. See, those are flat top, but those have shingles. That's angling off of the front like a slope. We're approaching Haverford Ave, Brookhaven Road and Haverford Ave. We got Haverford Freedom Service Center on my right hand side where they do admission and inspection for $49.95 plus tax. Let's make this left hand turn on Haverford Ave. Passing Brookhaven Road. We got a little business district on my left. Brentwood Road. And now we're approaching Sherwood Road. $7,300 Sherwood on my right, $7,500 Sherwood on my left. Wonder why it skips 100. We got a bunch of businesses on my left, Chinese stores, dollar stores, home care, and more. Passing Green Hill Road, we got Dollar General on my left. We're gonna make this right on Overbrook Ave. On my right hand side, we have a plaza. I'm gonna go through it and bust a U-turn and come around. We got City Ave on my left hand side. I got a car wash right here. I definitely want to bust a U-turn. There's a car wash right there. Yeah, a car is tailing me, so they didn't leave much room for reaction. go straight. Let's go straight. Let's cross over. We're on Overbrook Ave in the Overbrook neighborhood. Passing some Jersey tags. Got plenty of parking on my right hand side. At least this neighborhood, you don't gotta really worry too much about parking, because you got parking on the back of your house, parking on the front of your house, and you might have a garage. It's up to you if you want to, use the garage for what it's meant for. We're at 76 and Overbrook, on the 7600 block of Overbrook Ave. Passing Pennington Road, 1800 North Pennington Road. We're passing Farrington Road. We're back on super duper bumpy streets. I'm gonna make this right hand turn on 77th Street, Overbrook Ave and 77th. Turning right on 77th. We're gonna hit City Ave very shortly. We got Applebee's on my right, Snipes on my left. We got some plazas here for shopping. H&R Block, Wine and Spirits, T-Mobile, Ross, Rita's Water Ice. This is the City Avenue Plaza on my left with an AutoZone, Dollar Tree, and more. On my right, there's a Wendy's, TJ Maxx, AT&T, and more. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. We're on 77th and City Ave. I'm gonna make this right-hand turn. Female right there, looks like she may have potentially been waiting for the bus. TJ Maxx, hair. What a name for a business. Hair. Baskin and Robbins. Next, you got the Halloween store. Wow, the Halloween store already started, because we're in what? August, right? So they're gonna start selling Halloween costumes. WSFS Bank. Yeah, in Philly, I don't know about y'all city. See that Spirit of Halloween on my right? In Philly, that pops up during the Halloween season, and they sell all the Halloween masks, costumes, and stuff. It's like a seasonal store. We got Kanoko gas station on our right on 76th Street. Regular $3.19, premium $3.53, diesel $3.49. We got Phillips gas station on my left, Dunkin' Donuts on my right, CVS on my right. A mobile gas station on my left, edible arrangements on my left, Boost Mobile on my left. If you guys are regulars and you guys remember the scooter tour, when I came up here, I was on my 50cc scooter. I went to this gas station on my left-hand side. I brought you guys up here before. We came all the way up here on the little 50cc scooter, the little meep. We got Popeye's chicken on my right-hand side. We got a McDonald's on my right-hand side. We're gonna make this right-hand turn on the 7500 block of Haverford Ave and start heading back eastbound. We didn't cover all of the Overbrook Park, Overbrook Farms, Overbrook neighborhood today. I just showed you guys a little bit of the area. There's not enough time in 1 hour to cover the whole entire area of Overbrook. It's a big neighborhood. Let's make this right-hand turn on Haverford Avenue, traveling eastbound on Haverford. We got Haverford Avenue shops on my left-hand side, businesses on my left and on my right, lining the streets. Haverford Avenue, Overbrook Park, business corridor. We're at Haverford Ave, passing Overbrook Park. This is that lot that we went to on my left-hand side. The Police and Fire Federal Credit Union. We went inside that lot, remember? You remember? People was kind of rushing me. Passing Green Hill Road. Now we're passing Sherwood Road. And now we're passing Brentwood Road. On my right hand side, we got a karate business with a few people out front of the karate business. With that being said, we just reached our 1 hour mark, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, I don't know it all. I'm not Google. I'm not Siri. I don't have an unlimited bank of knowledge. However, you guys, the viewers of the World Wide Web, can help. Share your knowledge in the comment section. Share any thoughts, any memories, comments, anything that's on your mind. Share it in the comment section so that when viewers across the globe read the comments, they can learn from you as well as myself. Together, we can teach them. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you can get notified whenever a new video is uploaded to this channel. As a little sneak peek, sneak tip, little pointer, little teaser. Remember, don't forget, Toon will be traveling 48 states very, very soon. We will be making our departure. I'm not going to announce the exact date, but if you're subscribed and you'll pay attention, you'll realize when I start posting tours from other states. We got a giveaway. We're going to be giving away an e-scooter when we reach 50,000 subscribers. We're going to be giving away an e-scooter. So subscribe to Toon 215, and you want to subscribe to, oh, we got Overbrook branch on my right hand side. My bad, I just had to drop that in. It's a free library, the Overbrook branch. But yeah, so we're going to be giving away that e-scooter when Toon Be Chillin' reaches 1,000 subscribers and Toon 215 reaches 50,000 subscribers. Subscribe to both channels so you're in tune when that top secret giveaway link drops. I don't want to hear Toon, but I didn't know that the giveaway link, was posted. I didn't know about the giveaway. No. You guys have more than enough heads up, because in each and every single one of these tours, I've been giving you guys, the knowledge, relaying and conveying the message to you guys. All right. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your retention. I appreciate you watching to the end. Hit that thumbs up button. This is your homeboy Toon. Y'all know Toon 215, Toon Dollars, Mr. Toon Be Chillin', and I'm tuning out.